Welcome to Switch It Up. Today's going to be an interesting video because we just recently went back to see family for Thanksgiving.
Yes, and this is our first real holiday season, like the Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, on the road.
Yeah.
Comes with some new challenges.
It does come with challenges. If you're going to do RV life and RV living and you're going to go full time, this is the question that we receive a lot is how are you going to handle your family during the holidays if you're out on the road?
Yeah, navigating the holidays is new for us, and so, but we've learned a couple of things.
So we might as well share what we've learned, which isn't like a ton, but we've learned a lot. And we thought we'd share that with you today's video. I guess we're gonna roll the intro, come back, and do a little discussion on what we've learned over the last few holidays.
Yeah,
sounds
share.
Good? Yeah, just gonna share. Maybe we'll do some sofa time. You feel like sofa time? A little sofa time. Roll the intro.
A man and a woman left their home to switch things up and go on the road. They didn't know where they would go, but it's gotta be better than staying home. They switched it up. They switched it up.
I should start just vlogging waiting on Todd. That'd be like a whole new vlog.
Nobody wants to see waiting on Todd video.
Yeah, it'd be really long and boring. What are you doing now?
Making it look fluffy. Okay, you ready?
I'm already fluffy.
And we're back. It's like a magic trick. I always find it fun to go from somewhere there and then boom, you're like...
Yes, he loves the video world.
I do. Okay, so the question that we receive a lot...
Don't kick the
I know, don't kick the camera, I'm sorry. The question we receive a lot, well not a lot, but it's come up a number of times, is like how are we traveling and then dealing with like the grandkids' birthdays and all that stuff. And we've done this now a couple times, right? I mean, now having to go back to do things, so why don't we kind of explain a little bit on how you've navigated one side, and then we've been very blessed on where we're at right here, and we'll cover that too.
I think we just want to share with you, so we just got back from Thanksgiving.
Yes.
50% of our children live in Kansas City, but 100% of our grandchildren live in Kansas City. Yeah. So, sorry to our other two daughters, but the grandkids seem to trump
you. I think we spent enough time with you that maybe we're...
It's the grandkids. We're out to see. So we went home for Thanksgiving. Tyler and Brianna made Thanksgiving dinner, so that was lovely and very nice of them, and so we got to gather there. But one of the problems that we've run into is if we're going to go home for Thanksgiving, well, right now with the prices of gas, it's sometimes easier just to fly.
Yes.
And so we
elected to fly.
We elected to fly home for Thanksgiving. However, that comes with the dilemma of a lot of RV parks don't want you to just put your rig somewhere and you set up and you leave. And you can't just park it in storage because, well, my refrigerator is completely full of all of our condiments.
Even though we have solar, I mean, the solar part works, but you've got a lot of things that you still have to do with that.
I just wouldn't feel comfortable leaving for 2 weeks hoping that the solar is going to keep everything in the freezer cold. And so we have been blessed. Right now we have a Switch Crew member who offered, they have a deeded spot in Hilton Head, and so she let us stay there, keep Fiona there so we could go home and see the family. Mm-hmm. So it was super nice.
Let's talk about the first time. So the first time we ended up going back for a wedding, and we were like racking our brains.
And Colton's birthday.
Yes, and Colton's birthday. He's the youngest one. We did a video on that. I'll try to see if I can maybe attach that up the top. She found a harvest host.
Yep, that allowed us to keep the Fiona there.
Yeah, and best part is they said we could run an extension cord to the rig, and then we were only like 15 minutes from the airport. We were able to just jump on the plane, fly back, and then I turned on the security cameras. They were great and everything, but you know, that peace of mind of not knowing what's happening or anything like that.
Peace of mind to me, our refrigerator just needs, just a plug. I just need to plug in.
Because we have a residential fridge. If you had an RV fridge, you could run on propane, not really think about it as much, but we don't have that.
Although
luxury.
we were gone for 2 weeks, so I don't know how long you can run your propane fridge on.
Too.
I don't know.
That was that part. Then we come to this scenario played out where it's like, okay, we're going back for Thanksgiving. You start wondering how you're going to play this out. Now, if you're a 1,000 Trails member, we originally thought that we could use our membership, book the time at the place, and then they have the stipulation that you
need to be
you
in your
have
rig.
to be at your rig.
And I understand because
I do too.
If there was a flood or something's wrong with your rig or, fire, they don't want that liability of your rig sitting there and you're not there to get it out. I totally understand that. But it just caused a little bit of... So now we're rethinking some things.
Yes.
And so we just want to share with you what we're rethinking.
Now, once we got here, she was gracious enough to allow us to park Fiona here.
Yes, thanks, Wendy.
Yeah, Wendy has been fabulous. Now, we're kind of doing a little trade-out because we're going back again for Christmas.
Yeah, Christmas and Thanksgiving are so close together. She's allowing us to keep Fiona here for that amount of time.
So we're going to do a little trading. She needs to come in to see some family or something going on
here. She has a meeting,
Yeah, and so she's going to stay in our rig for, we're doing a house swapping almost. Except she doesn't have anything in Kansas City, but although she owns... Yeah, you know what I mean.
Sometimes it's just best you go with the thoughts that I'm thinking.
But it's kind of cool because, it's kind of a win-win scenario played out. Now, I don't know, if we were down in Florida and we were staying at a spot, we'd have to make different accommodations. This was just a very big blessing that it's worked out the way it has. And now, since we just got back and we're here for a few weeks before we go back to Kansas City, we're going to spend our time doing all the rig repairs that we need to for the 1 year maintenance stuff. So we're going to do that while we're here, which is going to be great.
Let's get to the heart of the matter. I'm talking to the people that are asking us about, I don't want to miss Thanksgiving and Christmas with our kids.
Isn't it a blessing to have Sheila here for you guys?
I don't want to miss, I want to be with my grandkids.
Yes.
I want to see our kids.
Yes.
We actually, this time, we moved Allison to Houston and all of her crap.
I know. We didn't shoot any video of that. And that's a blessing because sometimes you just got to put the camera down. And we just spent our time with Allison in her new journey.
Getting her set up in her apartment there. We had to figure out, for me, it was a non-negotiable. We're going home for Thanksgiving and Christmas unless we could get all of our family. I just want to be together for the family, for the holidays. I don't care where we are.
And another option we've talked about for future is that maybe we're in a place like this and that we're stationary for a bit and we fly them all out and we rent an Airbnb and we all get together for the holidays and allow them to have some sort of something different. So we've kicked around this idea as well. It is something that we kind of thought through when we started the full-time life. How are we going to manage this? And then it's kind of had to morph. You really kind of just have to figure it out.
We didn't realize the whole you can't leave your rig at a park thing. That kind of threw a monkey wrench into the planning process. Now we're thinking, well, maybe we need to consider if we're going to stay out on the road, and going home is got to happen for the holidays. And right now it's just cheaper to fly. Travel tip. If you're a full-timer. You're a full-timer.
I can't wait for this one.
We use a credit card for our points so we fly Southwest.
Yep.
And we put all of our expenses, we pay our credit card off at the end of every month, but we put all of our expenses for the month on that credit card, which allows us to have free flights and...
We got a buddy pass.
And a buddy pass. So Todd's my buddy. So that buddy pass allows you, so we're only paying for one ticket, really. So we have that companion pass. That is a huge savings. We're just paying for me to go, you come along just for the ride. And we're going back.
That's normally what I do.
We're going back early enough that I can still, I got to cook some Thanksgiving
so you got to do the family little things.
And I'll still do some cooking with the boys and with the kids, with the grandkids before Christmas. So we're going to go back in time for that. That bird hijacks my brain. Sorry.
We have, just so you know, there's a family over here. They have a bird, and that bird will sometimes bark to get your attention.
Like a dog. It's hilarious.
I know, it is pretty funny.
We have now thought, okay, if we're going to continue to be out on the road and wanting to go home and we can't leave our RV in a spot, do we need to consider getting a piece of land or a deeded lot, kind of like Wendy has here?
Yeah, this is actually amazing.
Yeah.
It's in Hilton Head.
So then we can go home whenever we want. We realize you kind of have to choose what part of the planet you're going to be on, and we're going to be probably more East Coast.
It
That's
seems
kind
like
of our thing.
If we're traveling and we're going to probably continue doing this on the East Coast side, it's probably where we'll wind up around the same time every year.
Yeah.
Probably around the fall foliage stuff. Maybe Georgia, Tennessee, or all these little places she likes.
And we like Florida. We love the weather in Florida. So, and we have a daughter in Texas now. So, we're kind of going to be this side of the country. And
so this is kind of now a new thought process that we're kind of
we
debating.
get some land or a deeded lot.
Yeah, land comes with a whole nother set of issues.
But it
Plumbing
comes
and
with
roads and
possibilities.
electricity and yes, don't even go there. No, we don't want to not get her started.
But so that might be a possibility for us if we're going to continue on the road. So it might be something that would be a win for you. So you have a place to park that RV and fly home.
Another thing that you should think about that while she was going, it made my mind think, is that in your budgets. So a lot of times when you start budgeting what your monthly expenses are going to be, you might have to start thinking in and putting a section in there for family events and going, and because that was something that we had kind of an idea, but it's a lot bigger than what we thought. By the time you start adding in trying to do things like we're trying to do some stuff with the family all together, well, of course that's going to take a little more money, and if you're trying to live within the budget and doing this, it's something you have to really consider.
Just need a new column in your spreadsheet.
Oh goodness, don't get me started on spreadsheets.
For family travel, just because that for us is just a non-negotiable. And I know we saw some of our Switch crew, they had Thanksgiving, they did Thanksgiving in their rig because it's
or they
maybe
did a
Friendsgiving
where they had other rigs around them that they got together.
But we just have a tradition. The girls and I, we always went with my dad for Black Friday shopping, and so the girls and I are continuing that tradition. We go shopping on Friday.
Yes. And this is the first year I didn't have to drive. I would drive for
He was
Black
usually
Friday.
All right, it's 4:15 in the morning, Black Friday. The reason they call it Black Friday, my friends, is because it's black outside when you're trying to go shopping, because it's still dark with thousands of people. So I thought I'd just share. It's like the confessions of the husband who drives the car on Black Friday. So the confessions of a Black Friday driver.
It's 4:29 in the morning.
And there's a line, isn't there, Les?
Yeah.
Did you believe us about the line?
Oh, sure. I've seen it on TV.
Oh, by the way, Les, this is Les Loker. He's a mini star in the documentary. Hello? Hello? A Kohl's pickup. All right, I'll be right there. See how people run? That's how important Black Friday is. She's been victorious. She's fought the crowds.
Yes, but you got to be
I hung with the boys.
Sit with the boys.
We played video games.
What was great for me though is I was able to do all my shopping there, wrap everything up, and leave it, so I don't have to do any.
There's another tip.
Yeah, I don't have to take anything or ship anything from where we're at. So we're just trying to figure out how to navigate the holidays
Made me think
in
of
an
something.
RV life.
Best commercial ever. Have you seen it?
Oh, please don't start with the ship my pants.
The Kmart
That's
commercial.
you?
Yes, I did ship my pants. I shipped my pants today.
Ship my pants? Right here? Ship my pants? You're kidding. You can ship your pants right here. You hear that? I can ship my pants for free.
Wow, I just may ship my pants.
Yeah, ship your pants. Billy, you can ship your pants too.
I can't wait to ship my pants, Dad.
I just shipped my pants, and it's very convenient.
Very convenient.
I just shipped my drawers.
I just shipped my nightie.
I just shipped my bed.
If you can't find what you're looking for in store, we'll find it at Kmart.com right now and ship it to you for free.
I love that commercial.
I don't want to ship presents because.
Did you ship my presents? Did you ship my presents?
So sorry. So sorry.
Anyway, that's a wonderful thing. You know what else is really
Oh
funny?
boy, I'm trying to stay on topic with the holidays. Is it a holiday funny?
Well, kinda.
Oh boy.
Maybe we'll just end it with maybe Brianna's little outtake on her.
What did you just think of that was funny?
I don't remember now.
Okay, that's funny. Oh,
Squirrel.
speaking of Brianna, look what I brought.
I know we're still trying to find a name. We hijacked this little guy when we were at Thanksgiving.
Isn't he cute?
And
Little
so,
hedgehog.
His little hedgehog.
We had Thanksgiving with Brianna and her hedgehogs.
And then as I was putting on my
shoes.
shoes, I reached over and I grabbed it, stuck in my pocket. Now he's on a little trip.
He wanted to get out of the cold. Unfortunately, we got our 2-year-old grandson yelled at because she thought he took him.
had them. So goodness sake.
Yeah, we're working on a name, and he's going to go along. I think he's adorable.
Yeah, he'll go back to the family, but for now, he's on a journey of his own.
He's on his own journey.
So you'll be able to see that on some of like our posts. We might ask some questions when we post
It's in
pictures.
our Switch Crew Facebook page.
Yes.
You just have to ask to join. It's
Yes,
the Switch
that's what I
Crew
was trying to say.
Facebook page.
My mind is shot.
Obviously.
I know, not doing like being family for a couple weeks and then coming back and jumping back in.
Yes, but it was exhausting to be with our family for
was a
2
lot.
weeks because you forget, but it was re-energizing. I come back to Fiona with a full heart. So I loved it. It was great. And now we get to go back for Christmas, but we're just trying to help you think through, all right, you're going to hit the road. How are you going to navigate the holidays?
So-
do you bring them to you? Do you go to them? Do you take your rig?
You used Harvest Host as an opportunity to maybe find a place to put the rig and then do some research on that. And really, you'd have to ask them because it's really not in their terms and stuff.
Depends on how long you're going to be gone. You're going to be gone over 2-3 days.
Yeah.
We're gone for 2 weeks. That's not really an option.
Well, it was more like Boondockers Welcome, not Harvest Host.
Yeah,
Harvest
Boondockers.
Host is, I'm sorry, I've been misspoking that whole time. Misspoking. Goodness sakes. You guys are going to go like, comment, subscribe. Or like, this guy can't even talk. I'm new to the channel. I don't even know what this guy's saying.
Actually, I think
Boondockers Welcome.
our grandchildren might have said, comment, subscribe better than you just did.
They might have. Let's go ahead and end that. See, we were leaving at Thanksgiving, and I left the camera behind.
Accidentally.
And Brianna and Tyler decided to maybe leave you a little present, and they didn't realize I was going to include it. They thought they were funny, but the person who edits usually gets the last laugh. So I think this will be a great way to end it.
And I think everybody should get themselves a son-in-law that loves to cook.
Yes.
He did a great job.
It was. And then Allison, I wish I could get this. So our other son-in-law is a sheriff, and he took Allison on a ride, and she's got a video of her pretending to run as the lights are on. I was laughing hysterically. That was fabulous. Adele, that was really good.
She sprained her ankle. Pretend running from a cop.
Yeah. Oh gosh, that's stupid.
Family shenanigans. We had a great time. We want you to enjoy the holidays with your family as well, and just hopefully we've been able to give you some things to think through.
Yep, that was something that nobody discussed when we were looking at our journey, is how do you go back for the holidays and what. So, hope you enjoyed all that. So let's leave this and let the
bonus footage.
Let's do some bonus footage.
Yes.
And let the grandkids close us out. So go see them now.
Do you know what happens when your father leaves his fancy camera? Make videos, because why wouldn't you? So Thanksgiving is done. You can see there's just a little bit left to clean up, but everybody has left. And now we just make videos because I have Dad's camera hostage. So normal things happen at the holidays where the parents just come and eat and enjoy the grandkids, and then they leave. They feed them full of sugar, and then they disappear. And they leave you to clean up the mess in the kitchen and put the kids to bed. And they don't take any of the kids with them. So I'm just saying, you left 3 things here. 4th if you want to count your camera, but you left 3 grandkids here. And in my opinion, they could have gone with you. How was it?
Get off of me, fool.
How was it?
It's fantastic.
Are you thirsty?
Sure I am.
Do you like
Watch
it?
for that camera waterproof, is it?
Do you like having the camera on you?
No, I don't.
Did you really just slurp that water? That's not annoying at all. Okay, I have jokes for you. Are you ready?
Oh, I'm so ready.
Okay. This is our joke. Jokes for Dad. Okay. What does a robot do at the end of a one-night stand? He puts it balls. So let's go see what they're doing. Okay, we'll journey downstairs.
Mom,
Hey, guess what Papa left?
What?
Do you want to make videos?
Yes.
You do? What kind of videos do you want to make? Say hi, Colton.
Hi.
Do we want to make a YouTube video?
Yeah.
Well, tell Papa this is what happens when he leaves his camera here.
No, we're gonna make a video with Bobby's, but Colton needs to be away from us. Bye. Hi.
Bye. Say bye, Colton. Hey, no, I need to ask you one.
Bye.
Okay, here's my question for you. So if you're done with your video, right? You're done, you make a YouTube video, what do you say at the end?
We say like and subscribe, and push the bell.
Oh, what's the bell do?
I have no
I
idea.
have no idea. Okay, say do all the things.
Just do all the things and make sure you push the thumbs up.
Okay, say bye.
Bye.